morning, Dreyfus, and happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Before we get started, teachers, please check our students next for those lanyards at this time. And now I'm going to head on into the news. All right, seniors, City Place Lunch is starting on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. If you have not gotten your notarized form into Miss James in the Magnet office, please make sure you go see her. She will give you a City Place card. You may not leave campus without that City Place card. We're really excited about this, and thank you to Miss James and Miss Castillo for making this happen.
Hey Dreyfus, once the bell rings after third period, head down to the front of Building 1. You will then locate Miss Castillo and she will let you know where you can set down your belongings. Proceed out of the new black security gate towards Miss James and Office Row on the east side of campus near Sappadilla Street. Hand Miss James your City Place lunch pass and make sure to be back on campus by 12:06 p.m. Congrats, you've made it to City Place. Once you arrive back on campus, retrieve your City Place lunch pass from Miss James and proceed back up to the entrance of the black security gate. Forming a single file line, you will walk through the metal detectors, handing Miss Castillo any belongings that you decided to bring with you. Congratulations on your first trip to City Place for lunch.
All right, students, I need a favor. For those of you who are driving to school, you're making me a little nervous. When you pull in, you need to go slowly and you need to wait for Mr. Koronic at the gate to check for your parking pass. So guys, it's really helpful if your parking pass is already out so you don't have to stop, look around for it, and hold up traffic. So student drivers, make sure your parking pass is displayed and drive slowly and very, very cautiously through our parking lot. Remember, safety is most important. All right, seniors, there is an informational meeting about Quest Bridge in the Media Center during lunch on Wednesday, September 4th. If you think you may qualify, please plan on attending to learn about the Quest Bridge process. All right, 9th, 10th, and 11th graders, your yearbook pictures are going to be taken on Wednesday, September 4th and Thursday the 5th in the Meyer Hall lobby through your English class. If you don't have a class, an English class, make sure you head to Meyer Hall lobby to get your picture taken during your free period. All right, the Snack Shack is opening on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays after school. For students who aren't familiar where that is, it's right outside the cafeteria. You can use cash, cards, or Apple Pay, but it is highly recommended that you buy a Snack Shack punch card for $20. And all right, students, those of you interested in STEM opportunities such as engineering and programming, you can join First Robotics Team 179 Children of the Swamp. Their open house is tonight at 6:30 in Riviera Beach, and you can use at DSOA Fem in STEM on Instagram for more information. All right, students, don't forget to check your email every single day. And remember, you need to bring your fully charged Chromebook or CTE school-issued device to school every day. All right, in other news, over the years, I've noticed that Dreyfus has become a refuge for wildlife. We've had some really interesting stories about animals, insects, bees, and birds. Maybe they come here because we are the best school on the planet. We have a latest bird saga that I would like to share with you. So on Thursday, some of our awesome students found a little wounded bird, and the bird's wing was missing. So the students got Mr. Lewis's attention, and he jumped in to the rescue. Mr. Lewis, our amazing assistant principal, reached out to Bush Wildlife Reserve. Unfortunately, they weren't able to come to Dreyfus to pick up our little birdie. So I'm going to show you a picture right now. Our Mr. Lewis, he decided he was going to make a little home for our new friend, and he did that in that little shoebox. And he put our little birdie into his car. He buckled the birdie safely into the seatbelt, and he began to drive to the wildlife reserve so that he could get some medical assistance for our new Dreyfus family friend. While he was driving, our little birdie started to feel a little better, and he hopped out of the little box. And in this next picture, you can see that our friend made his way to the passenger side of Mr. Lewis's car floor mat. Our little birdie just sat there longingly looking up at Mr. Lewis while Mr. Lewis drove the long ride to the wildlife reserve. When Mr. Lewis got there, we're still not quite sure what happened and how our little birdie got back into the box, but Mr. Lewis delivered our friend to the wildlife reserve to get the medical assistance that it needed. I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Lewis. Make sure when you see him, you congratulate him on his awesome Dreyfus magic and everything that he does for Dreyfus. There isn't anything that man doesn't do for us. So again, give a big Dreyfus magic shout out to Mr. Lewis. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. We'll see you at class changes and lunch.